It's Paulie here on the Latino Slant. Welcome to any newcomers and subscribers and members. Hope everyone is doing well. It is Premiere Week here, April 1st through the 7th, 2024. And if you're on the homepage, you will see our playlist. We're going to bring it up. What is Premiere Week, Paulie? Well, it's pretty simple. It is new videos just for you guys premiering for the next 7 days of all different types of subjects that we cover here on the daily here at Latino Slant. This gives you a great idea of all the content that we get to show to you guys and share. Now, the first one that's going to be on the 1st, April 1st, it is a in-depth interview I did with the director of Price of Glory, Carlos Avila. And this movie starred Jimmy Smits back in 2003, I believe. Now, this is a great talk we have about his work on the film, how he got it made, the challenges, the soundtrack, lots of fun. Again, on the channel, we have we take great pride in our interviews with filmmakers, actors, writers, producers, and we have that playlist for you as well. So I thought it'd be a fun way to kick off Premiere Week just for you guys. So times will also be noted on the video premiere dates. The next day on Tuesday the 2nd, one thing that we don't shy away from is a social or political take in regards to Latinos in the US or in Latin America. It's not something we do all the time, but when we do it, we try to be fair and with a little bit of wisdom and a lot of respect. And in here, I give a border history for dummies. Debuts on Tuesday, the 2nd of April. And that's really what it is. From the history of how the border was created, as far as the U.S. government, the Mexican government, the out of the war of 1850, the Mexican American War, all the way up till now. I go through several decades and just give a cliff notes on how the dynamics were and how they kind of continue to be and where we would be, where would we be without that Latino labor force. So, a little controversial. I think you're going to like it. Again, that's on Tuesday. And make sure you check that one out. Ooh, on Wednesday, it is our review of the new documentary on Frida Kahlo. She's a painter, Mexican icon, activist from the early 1900s. This one's really interesting. It's on Prime, the documentary. You can check it out anytime. And we talk about this. Why this this particular documentary is special is they recreate an audio presentation from her diary. She kept diaries. And so basically this is a reading of a lot of her diary work. I'm intrigued. I want to watch it. What we do in this video is that we read an article that Alfredo Galindo posted on the latinoslant.com. And yeah, you can always go to the latinoslant.com, by the way. The latinoslant.com, and we just basically read his review and we share our thoughts on it as well. That's Wednesday, April 3rd. Now, the 4th, I believe, is two. That's right. Two videos that premiere. They're a part one and a part two. And here I take on kind of what's happening in the cultural wars in regards to calling things out that are woke. I think that particular side of us has gone overboard to where we're calling everything woke. That's not necessarily the case. And in that, you have everything from, big channels making big bucks to its audience not being able to discern just, what is a different take on something that's relevant, that's great storytelling, to something that's just an obvious agenda driven uh, uh, piece of propaganda. Whereas, and I bring those up. I use the examples of the latest Ghostbusters, and the X-Men, and how there was a woke watching knee-jerk reaction, and we talk about that. I think you're gonna like it's a two-parter that goes up Thursday, I believe we're on Thursday the 4th. Now the 5th, ooh, this one's cool. Civil War, the movie Civil War is coming out from Alex Garland, and it's a big cast, all that good stuff. It sounds like it's going to be very interesting. Here I read on the interview from one of its lead actors, Wagner Maura. Now he is the actor who played Pablo Escobar in the Narcos TV show. He's from Brazil, and here he plays a journalist in the film. So what this video is reading and reacting to his interview that he did with the Hollywood Reporter. Some stuff I agree with him, others stuff I don't. So I think you will be enthralled with some of my takes. I do like Wagner as an actor. Like I said, I thought some of his points were kind of interesting. Some he's just dead wrong, and we talk about that. That is Friday. Let me make sure I'm getting my dates right. We are on Friday. That was Friday. Okay, so now Saturday the 6th. One thing that we do here, and we're very proud of, is our continuing love affair with cinema from all over the world: Latin America, Asia, and yes, India. India has, I believe, 6 or 7 different film industries within that country. And one of its biggest actors is a gentleman coined Mammootty. And I think he's amazing. I've seen 3 of his films so far. So this one is on my review on Once Upon an Afternoon Nap, an Afternoon Dream. That's the English version of what this title of this film from 2022. This particular film is on Netflix. It is absolutely spellbinding, strange, funny, and yes, sad. So we're gonna talk about that, and we talk about Mammootty's leading role in that, and then you'll get to dive into his other films and the Indian cinema. So that is Saturday the 6th. Now, finishing up our premiere week on Sunday the 7th, we would not be complete without some sort of Mexican video. Mm. What we have here, guys, is a podcast called Fall of Civilizations, and they've been around for years. They do podcasts on every single civilization that has risen and fallen by the wayside, from the Sumerians to Egypt to China, and in here it's a 4-hour podcast on the Aztec Empire. It is so good. It is so incredible. So I do a video on that, and we go through some of the podcast's images. We talk about the structure of the podcast and of the storytelling. I know you're gonna really, really dig that video. That is Sunday, the 7th. So that's gonna be our premiere week. It's just something that I wanted to create and to get, especially for new members, for new people that are coming through. What is the Latino Slant? This is a good slice of what we are. So let's back it up all the way to the beginning, right? Monday the 1st, Price of Glory retrospective. Tuesday the 2nd, a border history for dummies. Wednesday the 3rd, Frida Kahlo documentary. Thursday the 4th, a two-parter on woke culture and overreacting to woke culture. The 5th, on Friday, a Civil War actor from the film, Wagner Maura, and his takes on things. Very interesting. Saturday, a Mammootty film retrospective. Sunday, the fall of the Aztec Empire. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us on this video. Please, if you're just discovering us, make sure you are subscribed and watch our videos. If you can't do it, give us a super thanks, a super chat, or a PayPal. I understand. I get it. What you can do is watch our videos and watch the whole video. Trust me, that really helps out our channel. Okay, guys, wherever you're at, keep your slam fuerte and